Alright, welcome back everyone. This week we're just going to solve some problems using slope-intercept equations. Remember that the slope-intercept form of a linear equation has two variables y and x, and we have the slope and the y-intercept. We write that equation as y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the intercept. We're going to use this equation throughout these examples. A party rental company charges $14 per hour to rent a snow cone machine in addition to a non-refundable cleaning fee of $10. We want to write a linear equation that represents the total cost of renting a snow cone in terms of the hours. So the total cost is y, and the number of hours is x. We know we have to pay a fixed amount of $10 if we rent the snow cone machine, and so this is b. That's our intercept. For 0 hours, we still have to pay $10. The rental company charges $14 per hour, so this is our slope. And so to write the equation, y equals mx plus b, we have y equals 14x plus 10. If we want to know how much it'll cost to rent the machine for 6 hours, then we just replace x with 6. So the cost of renting the machine for 6 hours $84. If we only have $52, how long could we rent the snow cone machine for? So now $52 is y, and we want to find what x would be. So we have $52. We want to know how many hours, x, we can rent the snow cone machine for. So subtract 10 from both sides. And then divide by 14. And we find that the number of hours that you can rent the snow cone machine for is 3 hours. So to rent the snow cone machine for 3 hours, the company charges $52. To rent it for 5 hours, the cost would be $80. So now we want to write a linear equation in terms of y and x just like before, except we have to find the slope and the y-intercept. We have 2 points. At 3 hours, it costs $52. At 5 hours, it costs $80. So to find the slope, m, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, or 80 minus 52 over 5 minus 3, minus 52 is 28, divided by 2, which is 14. And so we have our slope. To find the y-intercept, we then just want to take our slope and one of our points and solve for b. So y equals 14x plus b. If we use our first point, y is 52, and x is 3. And then we subtract 42 from both sides, and we find b is equal to 10. And so again we have 14x plus 10. The same equation, just found in a slightly different way. How much will it cost to rent the snow cone machine for 2 hours? Well, again, we can just plug in 2. And we find that it's going to cost $38 to rent it for 2 hours. And if we have $122, how many hours can we rent it for? Well, again, we're going to let y be 122. And we want to find x. So we'll subtract 10 from both sides. And then divide by 14. And we can rent the snow cone machine for 8 hours. After 2 minutes on a treadmill, Julie had a heart rate of 85. After 4 minutes, she had a heart rate of 91. So again, we want to find the linear equation that represents her heart rate in terms of the minutes that she was on the treadmill. And we're going to use the slope-intercept form. First, we have to find the slope. Again, we have 2 points, x1 and y1, and x2 and y2. To find the slope, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, or 91 minus 85 over 4 minus 2. 91 minus 85 is 6 over 2. So we get a slope of 3. Now we want to find the y-intercept. Y equals 3x plus b. We'll just use our first point. Y is 85. And x is 4. I'm sorry, x is 2. So this is 6 plus b. Subtract 6 from both sides. And our y-intercept is 79. To write our equation, y equals mx plus b, we're just going to write y equals 3x plus 79. So what's Julie's heart rate after 10 minutes on the treadmill? We just want to replace x with 10 and solve for y. And after 10 minutes, her heart rate would be 109 beats per minute. The original price of an SUV is $35,000, and it's expected to decrease at a constant rate of $5,500 every year. And so this is our fixed amount, $35,000. This is B. At 0 years, the SUV costs $35,000. Each year after it, it goes down by $5,500. So the slope is going to be negative $5,500. And so if we want to write a linear equation that represents the value of the car, y, that's equal to the initial cost minus the amount it goes down each year. If we want to find the value of the car after 4 years, now we can replace x with 4. 35,000 minus 5,500 times 4. 35,000 minus 22,000. And so after 4 years, the car will be worth $13,000. Please let me know if you have any more questions.